Hey there everybody, welcome to RVABizLaw episode 6. We are going to be talking about sole proprietorships today. My name is Eric Perkins. I'm a small business, franchise, and nonprofit attorney in Richmond, Virginia, and we are coming to you live from the heart of Henrico County, Virginia. So, lots of choices in terms of structuring a business entity for entrepreneurs and small business owners across the Commonwealth. We've talked about Virginia limited liability companies and why I'm a big fan of the LLC. But today we're going to talk about another common structure, the sole proprietorship, and why I dislike sole proprietorships. On the upside, they are very simple. There is no filing with the state to create a sole proprietorship. You simply start engaging in a business activity. You get your local business license. If you're going to operate under a trade name, you file a certificate of assumed name locally and at the state level, but otherwise you're up and running. There is no separate tax return to file. At the end of the year, profits and losses get reported Schedule C of your individual tax return, and there you go. So it's easy to see why over 20 million entrepreneurs and small business owners like the sole proprietorship structure, why they use that structure. But from my perspective, sole proprietorships are a horrible idea if you have the slightest bit of ambition as an entrepreneur, or you have even the most modest of aspirations for your business from a long-term perspective. And here's why. First and foremost, the biggest problem with sole proprietorships is that the owner bears 100% personal liability for all debts and obligations of the business. So anything and everything that can and will go wrong in your business, you bear 100% personal liability for, which is a pretty scary thought. One of the objectives of engaging in any business activity ought to be to separate your business assets and risk from your personal assets, and that's just not possible with a sole proprietorship. There is no separation between the two. It's all you. As a sole proprietor, you are going to find that you have very limited access to capital, whether it's from potential investors, third-party lenders. Your options are going to be limited. And finally, there's going to be a perceived lack of sophistication as a business owner if you are doing business as a sole proprietor. Again, you try to raise capital from a potential business partner. Well, by definition, you can't continue on as a sole proprietor. You'd be forced to restructure your business in any event. You will find when it comes time to liquidate or sell your business that your options are going to be more limited and that there will be extra obstacles to overcome as a sole proprietor. So, given the prevalence, the popularity, and the flexibility of other types of business entities, particularly limited liability companies, I think it's a no-brainer that if you are thinking about starting a new business, to do it through a separate business entity and don't fall into the trap of relying on sole proprietorships. So that's my thought for today. Stay tuned for episode 7 coming up here in a couple of weeks, and visit us online at ericperkinslaw.com or rvabizlaw.com. See ya.